raping our women is just so horrible. That's why sometimes the images, when you scream our program on YouTube, they take it down just because of the image is heartbreaking. Please, we need finance. And if you don't know how to support, or if you one of the Biafran family here that already familiar with what we're doing, we have different means of supporting. If you look right there, we have a GoFundMe that worldwide you can be able to support liberation of Biafra. So just go to the website and you can scan with your phone, the code we pump out. So follow the instruction. We have the GoFundMe.me/45506F3B. Support. If you really want your freedom, if you really need your freedom. Let me borrow a word from one of our doctors from Ambazonia, Dr. Shu Ayoba. What did he say? Freedom is what? It's not free. It's not even given. It's what? Taking. Take your freedom, my people. We have to be free. But only how we can do that? By supporting the movement. Don't wait until America, any other country come with their money to liberate you. The liberation starts from you. And we also have our website, the Biafran Republic Gov.org. Just go on /donate. There's other option that you can contribute from. If you don't know how to do that, you can approach one of the ministers or one of the members that are familiar with what we're doing. They will guide you. And we also have the group of New Dimension. They'll be doing a great job. So the website to the New Dimension is www.newdimension.com. So just follow the instruction. Please make your donation. If we do appreciate why we are here yesterday and today, and we love what's going on, and we're all yearning for freedom, without the money, that means you're joking. If you can support. And for those that don't believe in what we're doing, now you guys know that it's real. And for those countries or individuals that want to support, please, if you go to our website, Biafran Republic gov.org, we have all the information that you need there. We have where you can leave a message, and you will definitely return your message. Please, after the section today, if you need a guidance or how to make a donation or how to support what we are doing, please kindly reach out to me, and I'm going to be at the door while leaving. Please, we really need the funds so we can be able to move what we're doing forward. Then if you're not supporting and you just here shouting for freedom, you're not ready. Please, we need the finance. Even the war that is going on in Ukraine and Russia now, it still need money. So without the money, we know that God help us, but we still as well need to help ourselves. And if we look at what's going on around the world today, anywhere there's conflict, fight, or anything going on, without money, you see that it's not going to balance. So we really need money to be able to support our men on ground and to be able to fight back, because we really need to get out of Nigeria, because I'm not in Nigeria, so I believe most of us here already denounced the name Nigeria. So if you have any question, please kindly reach out to us. Visit our website, www.biafranrepublicgov.org, and go to /donate. Make your contribution, support the movement, please. And you can also visit our website, GoFundMe page, which I just read out to you earlier. Please support the movement. Thank you all. Okay, If you have the sheet as well, you can please do your donation through the sheet. Just go through it. I think I'm seeing one of that right there. Just can you raise it up? Okay. So you just use your phone. Okay. Scan the code. All right. And really, if you believe in what we are doing and you need the freedom, just from yesterday till today, I see the excitement and the happiness seeing our PM and even those in Biafra land, all over the world, those that support the cause of what we are doing. Please kindly support the movement. If you don't do that, you are deceiving yourself. Please, whatever you have, any amount, we really appreciate it. And we also have the New Dimension mandate, www.newdimensionmandate.com. So just follow the instruction. And if you look on my left side there, we also have the IPOB in USA.org.donate, okay, /donate. Okay, please visit one of these websites, IPOB in USA.org/donate, and Biafra Republic gov.org/donate. We have the GoFundMe and the newdimension.com. Please kindly support if you really believe in what we are doing, so we don't have to deceive ourselves or try to run away from our shadow, please. We come a long way. Our PM have worked so hard to make sure that we get to this position. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know where he is right now. He's still incarcerated against his wish, of which the court of the same country have ordered his release. And a terrorist country always going to remain a terrorist country. A fraudulent country that's not made to stand always going to remain. They refuse to release him. So we have to fight. And how do we do that? We need to fight a government that is so corrupt and complicated like the Nigeria called ZOO. We need money. Please kindly support with whatever you can support with. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Minister of Finance. Like our charter said yesterday, that the government is the government of the people, and the people's decision persists. So this means that by financing this movement is the will of the people. So everything is in your hands. To me, it's not really an option, but it's a responsibility. And we believe that all of you, for coming here today, you all are going to participate, and I assure you, we're already in Biafra. Thank you, everybody.
All right, the room is quiet. We are not hearing the clicking. What are we waiting for? If you have the sheet, start scanning. Scan, donate, give to your neighbor. You don't have to go with it. And we are monitoring, because as soon as you donate, it will show. So we have about maybe 300 people here. We are not hearing the clicking. Start clicking, please. All hail Biafra. All right, so while you are clicking, let us call our Finnish sister, Anita Katan, to say hi to us.
Ndevo umu Chineke. Kedu, how are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all for coming this long, long journey to this cold, cold Finland. I appreciate everything you are doing for this human rights matter of Biafra. Me, I joined this movement 2019. I start hearing about Biafra, and somebody was telling me about Igbo people. And me, I am half Israeli. My mother is Israeli, so I am a Jew, and my father is Finnish. And I come from a military background. So my mother's side in Israel, my father's side in Finland. Fight for the independence of both countries, Finland and Israel. So I understand very well what Biafrans are doing. I understand very well what is happening for Igbo people and Biafra people in Nigeria, inside Nigeria. And I start to understand everything better. I was listening to Simon, our honorable, our beloved Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazin Andikanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that, I start to listen to Mazin Andikanu also, and making write-ups. I was always having pen and paper with me, every time. And the way he was talking about the freedom of Biafra is just the basic rights of people. Igbos and all Biafrans are so large population. Everybody needs this freedom, what you are looking for. And there was no troops that time when I start to understand about this. There was no ESN. There was just people protesting with flags. There was nothing. And me, I come from military background, as I say. I was talking that people need troops. Everybody needs to defend themselves. If your people get killed for no reason, you need to defend yourself. Everybody has the right to defend themselves. So as soon as ESN was formed, I started to donate. Every time I donate, every month I was donating. And I was joining the fundraise a long time. After I meet my husband, I start to save money to travel to Africa, so I couldn't join so many fundraisers anymore. But now I have married, so I can start joining the fundraiser again. But yes, I support Biafra with full heart and full understanding. And I'm very happy to see the Star of David behind me in two form. I'm very happy to hear the national anthem of Biafra and Finland, which are the same. Yes. So this is a great honor, and this is a history in making. So thank you all. I want to thank you for coming. It's not easy to come to Finland. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, our sister Anita. Now, please, how many of us have gotten our charter? So if your hand is not up, go to the New Dimension website and start clicking. Do not leave without a copy. And you don't want the copies to run out. You know what it means? If you don't pick yours today, you're going to have to pay for shipping, right? So it is $100 if you're paying cash. If you have $100, you pay. euros or pounds, whatever you have, except naira. It's $100. So please, start getting your own charter. We also have a lot of souvenirs. You cannot go home empty-handed. Get for your children, get for your friends, get for your families. All right? Even get the charter for your families. If they are in Biafra land, ship one to them. They need to understand the law. It's called charter, but it's really the law. So send to them. All right? Thank you. While you are making your donations anyway, thank you.
Unfortunately, our expected guest is not here, so we have to take on something else quickly. So while we wait for that, we would like to take you DJ, can you please give us some music while we wait?
Give us a freedom, have mercy on we, BIAFRA, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, BIAFRA, and give us a freedom. Fire, we need our leader. Prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. Come on. The evil and wicked British and fully caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. And so Biafrans all over the globe, are you feeling me, Ajante? Why am I feeling you from my location, you know? We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to Bogike. Biafra nation is on. We are going home to where Jehovah
DJ, can you please yes, while we wait for our guest, we would like to take you back to a journey of the Biafra War, because most of you or most of us was not aware that during that time, Europe was actually boiling for Biafra. They felt for Biafra, and they were actually marching in the streets of Europe, protesting, and this information and videos and pictures were concealed from the public. So while the DJ is playing the music, please pay attention and follow the screen. Thank you very much. DJ, please give us that music again.
Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom.
Biafra. All hail Biafra. I'm sure that you all know this Idejuno. Yeah, we call her Idejuno. And she wants to speak to us.
Asị na mbelede nyelo dike mana mbelede ka eji amadike ọkwụnụ fụ ka onye na-abụrụ onye be anyị gbagote ebe a wee gwa anyị mgbe o ji bido na-efolo Biafra na-eme donation ya na-eme ife niile ọ bụrụzie anyị nwa so ife nna ya unu onye ọbụla weta phone ye jee to this side GoFundMe the minimum inwe ike itie bụ $5 and up. Onye ọbụla weta phone ye open to that website. Ọbụna donate wenye aka yenu ka ifo. Meyenu phone unu nke kita achọrọ m Adam ege ifo ọzọ. Meyenu phone unu. Let's start doing it. Ana ekwekwa na-eme. Na nwatakịrị ka ọ bi ebe a. Ọ ife fele ka ọ bụ. Onye ka m kpọrọ Professor Chioma ka m wee ka ọ mee. Ọ kpọrọ mkpọgote ebe a. So if I'm able, meyeno that website. Get that website, meyeni, email donation. We need traffic in that area. And when traffic, then others will help us. And you see no malo mwapu banama. Unugata ifene. All money can emelifa. Because meyenu phone unu. Onye me donation, ya we ni akienu. Kaifu malonye gebukenu samenya donation. Imego donation, ngwa. Biko kwalo ni aka kuloto ngwa kwalo ni aka onye ọzọ nekwa onye ọzọ benu ngwa kwalo ni aka nekwa onye ọzọ ngwa biko na-emenu mmadụ ino emegi eketa very good ngwa onye donate anya weni aka enu nya weni imego kele onye ọzọ on DG Cash, one of Professor Okoma, our paper, Edenya Fonya, Edenya Diamond. I'm a fan of Maryland. In the Maryland, Ogaije Maryland, in Mayono. We did this and we raised many people donating. One on Kudia, Kwaloniaka. Yes, Kwaloniaka, Nalibenaru. Abodi Ijiro card. Gwonye no de be inye cash. Nya melogi iweni aka yenu. So omwere bisi banaria. Ngwa onye mego. Ngewa. Yes, nyonya so no de be ka weta that cash. Professor Chioma, where are you? Ane kwekwa na meme. Gewu imego ngwa kwaloniaka. Kwaloniaka. Yes, can we make go very good? Kwaneka, Professor Chairman, Nene Kaidishon Ifana Gaga. Yes. Kedonya Zamego Kwano, Mayenu, it starts only from $5. Yes, Kuloto Kai Kwaliaka, Kwaloniaka. Yes, so Kedokwanyaza. But I got about 30 minutes time, a 5 weekend, we can have 50 people. It's something. Yes, Kello. Biko kedonyo oso menu. Kedonyo oso. Mwakulato. Kedonyo megonu. Achon kamfo aka. I want hands up. Biko I want hands up. Une ligo ponyo. I don't know where you ponyo bona. So imagine ili giraffe. And there is bonika staff leba. So tinye ngwa meyano that page. Yes. Aboni imwelo nyonye no de begi yego o use okunyele inya ngwano let's go guys, let's go ifele jumiru ka nwata kele nwa obodo mebi eba we call anyị ka ase pen and paper na ede to ife we no adi na donate na-eji Africa anyị anọdụ ebe a ọ mmadụ ga-azọtara anyị be anyị anyị nwa ga-emie ịchọ ime ife ọfụma you do it yourself. You do it yourself, then you won't complain. You won't complain. On gige me. Kedonya zo. You won't even work. Kwani aka. Good. You want kwano puloto. Kwano ni aka. Kedonya zo puloto. Hey, kwano ni aka. Gilma, kwano ni aka. Kedonya zo bikono. Action, hands up. When you're naka bikono. If I don't want you to in melo. Onwe izu abanye mana si na ezi anwụlụ ozi ezi acha izie n'igwe ozi iziri anyị anwụlụ oluge n'igwe so ife melie bụ unu li ịmakwọ ebe ọ na-enye nni dị ebe ni ya na ifu spend so $5 anyị na-ekwu bụ just ka ọ bụrụ obele ife nkwu but you can give more you can give more ịpụta fụ iweta kaadị ọ bụ $5 ka ewe na ịma na onwe ka ọ dị iweta ngwa biko wenye na-akụ unu kedu onye mego donation kedu ndị ọzọ ngwa ofu mgbakwunye ka anyị kwali aka onye nọ n'iru kwalụ n'otu nwa nwanyị aka daalụ ada anyị mgbakwụrụ ọtọ kwalụ na aka jeso otu a na daalụnụ hey ogene daalụnụ
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! I am sure that we know who just entered the room. Dr. Cho Ayaba, the leader of the Ambazonia people. Welcome, sir. So we call Dr. Cho Ayaba to the stage to give his speech.
It is over. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, but I think you can. Yes. Chairman Kavi. Yes. So you just go to Google, YouTube, yeah, YouTube. Yeah. Yes. The right one? Yeah, you can search it from there. So you can go ahead and just a second while it loads. It's okay. Just hold on a second. Yeah, you can let's see at times. Yeah, the internet is actually disconnected.
You can do video form.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but the problem is you might not go to the speaker. Oh, this guy is here.
Yeah, it's gonna connect. can plug it here.
My phone, you can't plug my phone.
You cannot plug it with this?
No. But you can go there. You can't plug my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay, now it's connected. So,
The hope when you see you will not stop.
no.
Section A form.
Yes, now it's here.
Respect, sir.
So which one is better?
Which one do you?
This one, any of them.
No, it's this one.
This one. Because,
And now I call His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, to join Dr. Cho.
What is the problem on the internet?
I think he just said he got some.
So where is the channel? Let me give you internet.
But it's on the screen now. It's not here. It's like
It's not
No, you have to
playing.
go. You have to go.
So now you push play, right?
Where is the Yes.
Oh, please, can you sit down, please? Thank you.
Where's your play? That, okay. So,
All right, you can announce the national anthem before them.
all right, please, let's rise for the national anthem of the Ambazonians.
Hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonians, special loyalty, praises to our Savior who granted us the freedom, allegiance to the hero who bore the land with Diablo, glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation flowing with earth and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall hear it plenty meets in our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes, we must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect us from all our foes. But if the price is death for all we hold in, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The wonder which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty.
All hail Biafra. You can have a seat. Thank you very much for the rapturous welcome. I am very grateful on behalf of the Amazonian people to stand in front of the great people of Biafra, the foundation of Africa's indigenous people, the largest indigenous people in the continent. Mr. Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, members of your executive team, fellow soldiers of the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran Resistance Forces, 70 million Biafrans, the leader of the Biafran people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the dungeons of the DSS, fellow Ambazonians, it is with great honor for us to be here today to lend a hand of fellowship to the Biafrans, like Ambazonians who are going through a lot of pain. The people deprived of their homeland, denigrated, dehumanized, forced into exile, scattered across the globe in nomadic lifestyle, never having the time to combine their bodies with their soul in the one only place they call home. Because some invaders who claim ownership of their land, martial forces invaded, took over the land, the heritage, your sacred places, ravished your coast, murdered your people, put those who resisted in jail, made your permanent home a graveyard, exploited your resources and pay you with environmental degradation, abused you while exploiting your resources, make you to question your own humanity, make you to deny your own identity in order to fit in for the purpose of opportunity. We are here to put an end to that illegality. And I can assure you, if you believe in it like we do, you might not see it. But you must have done something our forebears never did to us. Give to the next generation something better than we got. Ambazonia has a border with Biafra and not with Nigeria. I don't say this to make you like me. I don't say this to please you. I say it because it's the fact. My fellow Biafrans, one of the most ingenious people in the continent of Africa are the Biafrans. They are the people who can turn water into wine. The only place you have is your homeland. Wherever you may reside, wherever you may wander to, the only place of respite is your homeland. And the last thing any man, any woman, or any people will do is to surrender that homeland to people who use it to destroy them. Biafrans, you have gone through a lot of pain. A genocide has been caused to happen to you. They murdered millions of Biafrans. They've neither apologized nor pay reparation for the pain that you've gone through. They have continued with their policies of dehumanization. They have continued with their policies of occupation because they thought they won the war, not knowing that was just a battle. I want to assure each and every one of you sitting here today, and those who are listening to us from Helsinki, to know that true freedom, which involves political freedom to determine the kinds of institutions that you would erect and institutionalize over the nation of Biafra, economic freedom, the kind of economic system that you are going to implement that respond to your geopolitical realities will come to Biafra, will come to Amazonia, and every other people within the continent whose land has been hijacked, whose political system has been taken over, within which an economic system that benefits multinationals and cartels calling themselves governors and mayors will be put in place. Those who speak for Biafra now are you, those who defend it with their blood, the government that has been put in place to represent the true aspirations of Biafra. Those who parade the corridors of your country in the name of governance represent the state of Nigeria. They work for Nigeria. They are answerable to Nigeria. They exploit for Nigeria. They kill for Nigeria. They sing the Nigerian anthem. They fly the Nigerian flag. They don't speak for Biafra. They don't speak for Biafra. The time has come for Biafrans to institutionalize a political system that represents the interests of the Biafrans. A government for the Biafrans that speaks for the Biafrans, represents your interests, exploit your resources, and ensure that you can live in a country where you can drive from Enugu to another state, to another place like Calabar, where you can parade your street without being harassed by illegal policemen. It is time for the great people of Biafra, the pride of the continent of Africa, the creators in the continent of Africa, the people who can turn water into wine in the continent of Africa, the businessmen of Africa, the engineers, the doctors, the creators, to rise up against the pit that Nigeria has buried you into and claim your rightful place on this earth. This is the time. You shall not defer it to the next generation. You shall not postpone this destiny. You shall rise up like one people, fight like one people, go to jail like one people, because one day like one people you will be free. Thank you. Thank you. When the day of freedom shall come, we shall remember all those who have died in the hands of Nigeria. We shall honor them for their sacrifices. We shall let their parents know their children didn't die in vain. The history books will have in the forefront of the pages of every chapter their sacrifices, their heroism, and their families will know their children sacrificed for a great cause. We shall rebuild our countries. We shall make sure we tap the energy of the sunshine to light every home in Biafra. We shall make sure that every Biafran will go to school free of charge. And they shall not learn about fishing in Finland, they shall learn about fishing in Biafra. They shall learn their true history and not the history cooked by those who have occupied our homeland. All the oil wells, worth billions of dollars, will be exploited to make sure every Biafran has a roof over their head. That you drive on streets that are not places where you die because the streets are not well built. We build streets where police people are there to protect the safety of those who drive, not to extort, to exploit, and to kill. We make sure that a woman does not die in the corridors of hospitals because of poor sanitation. We make sure every child born grows up to be a grandparent because of a health infrastructure that is free, because we have both the human resources and the natural resources to make it happen. We will rebuild Biafra, we will rebuild Amazonia. We will build the biggest highway from Enugu to Boya, that you can live in Enugu and work in Boya. That is our common dream for our both peoples. And let the butchers know, we aren't backing down. We aren't blinking. It is bullet for bullet and ideal for ideal. We will build the strongest army to fight. We will build an army that responds to the brutality of an enemy who has transformed political discourse into a killing field. We will make sure everyone is armed with the right to defend themselves for self-preservation and to make sure we live to see the day of freedom. We will make peace when they are ready for peace. We will talk when they want to talk. We will fight when they want to fight. They don't have the mandate to kill and the right to pull triggers on us. The time has come for us to redefine the destiny of our continent, to take away the humiliation that has been plastered on the foreheads of black people, to have a new direction. Our struggle is not against anyone. It is for us. Our struggle is to build a better society for us. Our struggle is to erect political systems that respond to our realities. Our struggle is to make sure that the oil companies that exploit our resources should come from our land, create opportunities for our people, invest their profits in our hospitals, create playgrounds for our kids, make sure our parents are able to be taken care of when they get old. That is all we ask. And I am definitely very sure we are there already. Cameroon has got 4,500 to 5,000 men running our streets calling themselves army. They know that the day of reckoning cometh soonest. And if they joke, we will take part of their own country and occupy it until they pay reparations. Until they pay reparations for the ills they have imposed in our land. If they don't pack and leave and apologize for the crimes they have committed, we will grow so powerful that we will take part of their land and occupy until we are able to be compensated. Fellow Biafrans, thank you for having me. Thank you for standing with your son. I am very sure he means good for the Biafran people. We have been, Amazonia's leadership has been attacked by other Biafrans who think working together does not serve their interests politically. The only objective of us working together is to find a common solution in the shortest time possible for our both peoples. At the right time, we will erect political organizations that will compete for elections and take over the process of governance. At this particular moment, it's a period of resistance and liberation. And the aim of Amazonia is to make sure that we have a partner in Biafra that speaks the language, talks the talks, and walks the walk. And I appeal to all Biafrans to come together, to work together, and to fight together. The time will come for people with political ambitions to find a space within the system that we will create. I am very hopeful for our both peoples. We've gone through a lot. In Amazonia, to denigrate us, we were called Biafrans. That shows you to what extent they thought of you. That to denigrate Ambazonians, Cameroonians call us les Biafrens. That is exactly how they look at us. We have risen, and we have risen to fall no more. And I'm very grateful for your passion. I'm grateful for your enthusiasm. But take note, this is just the beginning. As I said, it's not a walk in the park. There will be a day you get up, maybe he's dead. There will be a day you get up, I'm not around. You should be ready to take the baton and keep fighting until the day that Biafra is free. Thank you, Biafrans. All hail Biafra and all hail Amazonia.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cho, the action leader of the Ambazonia people. And like you all know, today is a historic day again for Biafra and Ambazonia. We are going to sign a treaty like, a treaty-like agreement today, considering the right of the Ambazonians and Biafrans to pursue an education that takes into consideration local realities, and further considering the right of the young and the future generation and the right of girls and women. We, the people of Biafra and Ambazonia, hereby solemnly pledge and reaffirm our determination as two people, our right to self-determination, and the right to self-preservation of the dignity of our two peoples. We hereby commit to work together now and in the future for the realization of the dreams of our people, and further pledge that this commitment will always be passed on to our next generation. We today solemnly agreeing that the defense of Biafra and Ambazonia will be the first priority of both countries. We are going to build a military joint operation to make sure that both Nigeria and Cameroon suffer for the genocide they have committed against our people. This relationship and this alliance has been in existence secretly, and today it will be officially open for every record-keeping history to take note that today we go into a very powerful alliance with Ambazonia to continue what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Dr. Cho Ayaba has done in the past. To this end, we all know what Nigeria did to Biafra because of the blockade. I tell you, with this alliance today, the blockade is a bygone history. The Biafra Naval, the Black Marine, and the Dragon Marine fighters are currently engaging the terrorist government in the Gulf of Guinea. We are taking charge of our coast and our waterways. In the last weeks, we have given them a very powerful hit. I mean the Cameroon occupiers. The terrorist Cameroon occupiers in Biafra, Bakassi area, we've given them the highest woto. They said we use suicide bomb. We don't use suicide bomb. We don't do suicide bombing. We develop what we called we developed Ogbunigwe, that is called Biafra Wonder. We targeted the Cameroon terrorist forces disturbing our people in Bakassi, and many of them were sent to God for judgment, to hell. Because after today, it can never remain the same. For that reason, we call on Cameroon and Nigeria to withdraw all their military and civilian colonial administrators from our both Ambazonia. Both from Ambazonia and from Biafra territory, respectively, with immediate effect. What I am saying now is not a joke. I am telling you the fact. The redeclaration of Biafra is fast approaching. We've started the delegitimization of the Nigeria terrorist representative in Biafra territory, but today we are officially calling on them to withdraw them immediately. We also call on Cameroon and Nigeria to unconditionally release all of our citizens incarcerated in their prisons. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every other person from Biafra, likewise the Ambazonians. After today, there will be no room for negotiation other than the day for independence or the declaration of the Biafra Republic. Thank you. Please, the declaration between Ambazonia and Biafra shall be called Biafra Ambazonia Declaration, Helsinki. Helsinki, Biafra Ambazonia Declaration, 2023. Please, let me make the pronouncement properly. The declaration today between Ambazonia and Biafra shall be called Biafra Ambazonia Helsinki Declaration 2023.
Freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. Yes, sir. There you go. Your freedom is in your hands. It is not going to be given to you on a platter of gold. I can assure you here from Washington. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. Yes, sir. There you go. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. Yes, sir. There you go. Your freedom is in your hands. It is not going to be given to you on a platter of gold. I can assure you here from what.
Please, can we just get seated, please? Can we get seated? Get seated, please. This is not the time. All right. It's time for entertainment. Please get seated. I call on the Umunna Masquerade, Finland branch. Okay, the mass
please settle down so that we can watch the performance. Please settle down. Please settle down. time. Thank you. Please settle down. Please, let's have a seat. Can we all settle down, please? Can we settle down, please? Thank you. Please settle down. Everyone, please settle down. Please settle down. This is not time for pictures, please. Please settle down. This is not the time for pictures, please. Please settle down. Yes, thank you very much.
Please sit. Please sit, please sit. An announcement. Important announcement, important announcement. Important announcement, please listen. Go get your charter, the Biafra charter, go get yours. And you may have a chance to have an autograph from the Prime Minister. No more free photos. Go get your charter.
Right now?
No, not right now. So the next thing is that we are calling on the dancing group of the Finland Planning Committee to come up.
And please, while they are doing so, let's try to remain seated, please. Let's try to remain seated, please. Thank you very much.
Please go to your seats. To your seats. To your seats, please, to your seats. I am introducing Mazi. Mazi, okay?
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Ambazonia. Thank you. Today, we are going to present 2 items in one. One of it is the mysteries of birth as it reflects in our lives. One of the unresolved mysteries of birth is itself in birth. Does anybody here know why we are all born crying and screaming out of our mother's womb? Okay. I will help us. That is because we disagree and accept where we find ourselves in. And that is the first point of agitation. It is natural in birth. Every human being is born a Protestant and an agitator. As Biafrans, the peculiar thing in our life and birth is the malice, hatred, condemnation, and general conspiracy against a people that loved even their enemies. What we are presenting to you today is the joy and love of our mothers after birth of every Biafran. And the title of our presentation is The World's Worst Conspiracy, the Plight and Predicament of a Race, the Biafrans. Thank you.
I need it. I'll take it. I think there's one here, right?
Hello.
Hello. Your queen, my queen, you need to bow down to our king. Your king.
Pardon?
Need to bow down to our queen, okay?
Pardon?
Our queen need all your natural resources.
This is an abomination. I am a Biafra. We are Republican, and our chief, our king, we cannot bow down to your queen. Excuse me. Can I see you in a second? I'll be back.
Hello.
Just walk down to our sister.
Please, can you get all these natural resources for me?
Yes. What do you want?
My queen need all your natural resources.
Who is your queen?
And she need all your queen to bow down to her.
What will we get? What is our own benefit?
Okay, she have a gift for you.
So go to your queen and tell him that we have everything, and he must to make sure that he align with Nigeria.
Can you kill all the Biafrans for us?
Yes, but you must to give us our own share.
Okay.
We are going to make money because we kill all of them. They are dots. And you know why? We are going to make it.
We don't allow them loose. They are too good to be let free, okay?
Well, we kill them.
Good.
And tell your to Queen and the distance to keep his promise.
She will reward you.
Hello, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
You again? The dot Biafra. We said we have sold you people. You pay your right price. What are you doing here? We have the oil. We have taken it.
We've taken it.
No help.
Nobody can separate this nation. We are one Nigeria. We will kill you. Kill you. You're a dog.
Are there any laws to protecting his dying?
What he says count. It is he to heal the ponto.
What can we do now?
Just stay around. Stay around.
And behind you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Hold on. What's happening here?
There is Mr. Smith. That is Mr. Smith. I know him. I think he's in charge here.
But I can see somebody on the floor. You seem as if he's dying. He's been hurt, and we can do nothing?
Exactly. There's nothing we can do. We must respect the interests of Mr. Smith.
I don't understand. Somebody's on the floor. He's dying, and he's been hurt, and we stay around and do absolutely nothing?
Yeah, Mr. Smith is a very good friend, a very good ally of ours. We can't help that man. Yeah? No.
Hold on.
Hold on. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. I know him. His name is Biafra.
Really?
Yes, I know him.
Do you know what his offense is?
Yes, I know what his offense is. He's disrespected the queen.
He disrespected the queen?
Yes, he disrespected the queen. But excuse me, that's not enough excuse. It's a flimsy excuse. A lousy excuse to hurt his soul.
It doesn't matter. Come on, let's move on, man. Come on, let's move on, man.
Wow! We are going to have two services, two tithe offering service today. Whoa! My service is going to be very, very lucrative because we are going to do tithe and offering service today. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh my God. Woo! What is it? There's blood here. Woo! The blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
It's again.
The blood of Jesus.
You say what? No.
The blood of Jesus.
No. What I can see here is the blood of a Biafran. This is Biafran blood. This is a Biafran blood. It's a Biafran blood. Biafran blood. No. This must not happen. This must not happen. Biafra will not die. You will never ever kill me. If you kill me, you will have not killed Biafra. My children, our children, they will rise up and Biafra must come. You must not kill us. Biafra is alive. Biafra must come. Biafra must come. It must come. It must come. Our children will drink.
No, not now.
Freedom is here.
Journalists must come. So, just be
Journalists, please, journalists. Okay, journalists, go there.
So that is why we need our Biafra. That is why we've forgotten this. So that is what. So everybody now, that is why we need our Biafra. That is why we need our freedom.
Can I say it? This is why we need Biafra.
So you get up.
Oh, freedom, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom.
We all shout together. That is why we need.
Oh, freedom.
So and that is why we need.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. Hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. Peace. Unity. Progress.
So now, that is why we need our freedom. That is why we need our freedom.
Freedom is here.
Yes. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Freedom is here.
Freedom is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. How can I? Is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here. Freedom is here.
Freedom is here.
Your own. Okay. Freedom. How got it? We could more. All Roseland. So, freedom is here. Freedom is here. Unaka bakune gunu now. How was the time? I said you got one. So, okay, they are sharp, just the last. Sharp.
wonderful occasion. All hail Biafra. We thank each and every one of you who have participated in this occasion. We call it August occasion. On behalf of all the planning committee that are here today, we just want to thank you and express our gratitude that you have stayed till the last day. And we want to congratulate our Prime Minister who has made this August occasion possible. A man that refuses to be defeated. Despite all odds, he's able to challenge it to highest authority. Okay, so well, thank you so much. We have to go because time is fast spent. Thank you so much. Let us go.
Just the last concession.
Can you perform later during the banquet?
Oh, hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. That is a song I want to sing for us. And the title of my song is Biafran Sisu. I know we've heard about Sisu and Biafran Sisu. So that is the title of my song. Sisu being persevering, resilient, being undaunted in whatever you are doing to achieve results. That is Sisu. So we all gathered here as Biafran Sisu. That's why we've been patiently seated, all this while paid every sacrifice to be here. So that is why this song is going to each and every one of us, starting from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, down to our PM, Maazị Simon Ekpa, to all the BRG cabinet and everybody gathered here. It's because you are a Biafran Sisu. So I want us to sit tight, relax, and listen to the song. I have a fire in me. Fire is my desire. I can never get tired until I achieve all my desire. I am unstoppable. I am untouchable. I remain resilient and indomitable. I remain persistent and insurmountable. Fire burn in me, fire, fire, burn, burn. 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 I am unstoppable, I am untouchable, I remain insurmountable and indomitable, remain resilient, remain persistent. Fire, fire, burn, burn. Fire, fire, burn, burn. Fire, fire, burn, burn. Fire, fire, burn, burn. From Africa to Europe, from Europe to all Asia, from all Asia to every whole world. Fire, fire, burn, burn. Fire, fire, burn, burn. Thank you very much. I'm under pressure.
Let them come and but how come they should be given their time? I mean the coastal region. They shouldn't have
No, it has nothing to do with coastal region. No.
Okay, or whatever at least she's a representative. Was he aware?
He added the programs.
No,
No, absolutely not. Please, no, go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Now we call on the Netherlands group to present their gift to the Prime Minister. Thank you. No.
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! We thank you all for coming. We are from the Kingdom of Netherlands. We would have presented this award to our Prime Minister when he visited the Netherlands on 14th of July 2023. But to God be the glory, we are here today to present it live to him. So my Prime Minister, on behalf of the IPOB Netherlands, the Kingdom of Netherlands, we want to present this award to you, sir, for your love for Biafra and Biafrans, for your resilience, for your hard working, for everything that you have been doing for us to make Biafra a reality, which we are seeing today. We thank you, sir. On behalf of the Netherlands IPOB, we are presenting this award. The title is Ocharere Biafra. We are presenting it to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Ocharere of Biafra. Ocharere Biafra.
Ocharere actually means, if not for him, we would have been doomed. That's the meaning of Ocharere. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Netherlands. This particular award will be used to design the Biafra liaison office in Finland. So our European rep, Uche, where are you? All right, come here, please. This is our European rep, the hard-working Uche. Oh, yeah, take it from here. Thank you. Thank you very much, Netherlands. Appreciate it.
All right, our next program will be a panel discussion program. And today, the panelists, led by Dr. Joy Irobi, will be discussing the concept of equity and justice. Dr. Irobi, please come up.
All hail Biafra. All must hail Biafra. Biafra Republic, peace, unity, progress, and equity is a privilege, absolutely a privilege, because we were a little bit worried that we will not get time to have this panel discussion. So I would like to invite our honorable panelists, Honorable Minister, Madam Arewa, please can you come up? Yeah. Then I would like to invite Dr. Bryson Okoma. Please, can you come up? Please, sit down. Yes, yes, you can sit. Yeah, yeah. I would like to invite Madam Mary Temkamp. Please, can you come up? Just have a seat. You know, great Biafrans, we have had so much. Yesterday and today, it's no longer about dreams. It's about envisioning. Now, today, the purpose of this panel discussion is for us to start pronouncing and saying those things we want in our new government. So basically, what we want to do here is have a small discussion. What does peace, unity, progress, and equity mean for the average Biafran? So we are trying to break it down. It's not big language because we have our Daddy Olama here and other people. You know, we want to break it down so that it goes to the grassroots. What does this actually mean? Peace, unity, progress, and equity. So I would like to invite our panelists to please sit down. Dr. Brian is going to give us a little summary of his perception on concept of equity and justice. Then I will invite our Honorable Minister, Madam Arewa, to tell us a little bit what should Biafrans actually expect in our new nation. Let us start envisioning, pronouncing those things that we have not seen as if they are. This is the time to start visioning, saying those things that we need and we want. To hear it from the grassroots, from the average Biafran, so that it is everybody's taken together. It's not we or the government saying, but the people are also saying. And we are writing down what the people want. This is actually the purpose of this panel discussion, Biafran awareness. So I would like to start by inviting Dr. Brian Okama to give us a little talk, 5 minutes, because we don't have, yes, on the concept of equity and justice. Dr. Brian.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Irobi, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, the Prime Minister. Thank you, everybody that is here. It is my pleasure to stand here to review some of the issues we are having. And if we are looking on the image on the screen, people talk about equity and justice, but what does that really mean? You see the bar there that is representative of level playing field. Both the poor and the rich, the poor there we represent as oppressed people, and the rich as the oppressors, okay? That is what you get in Europe, that is what you get in the US, that is what you get in much of the developed world. Everybody has equal opportunity to make it in life. You have access to water, you have access to transport, you have access to health care. When you feel that you are mistreated, you complain and they listen to you, right? So they listen to you because they know that you are a human being and they know that you deserve the good things of life. The oppressors acknowledge these injustices and are willing to negotiate for remedies to address any injustices. But on the other side of the world, it's not a level playing ground, okay? You don't own what you have. Like we have oil and gas in our region, but we don't own it. Has anybody here heard about the oil in Delta belongs to Jigawa State? You've all heard it, right? So when you don't own what you have, you don't have equity and you don't have justice. And of course, because the people that have it don't own it, that's why they have to look for pipeline guards, okay? Because if you own it, if you have it, you own it, you protect it. But when you have it and someone else owns it, that's when they are looking for security person to guide you from having access to it, okay? So when this is the situation you're facing in life, you have to make a decision. If they're not gonna listen to your complaints, do you say, okay, they have always treated me bad, I better stay, I better endure it? Or would you have to push back, okay? And that is what we intend to do. We intend to push back. Although some of us want to stay with the status quo. In other words, we don't have to do anything. When we are doing sit at home, they say, oh, when you do sit at home, you lose your life, you lose your means of livelihood. But if you sit at home and push a little harder, maybe they will listen to you. If they're not gonna do anything, maybe you keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, and hopefully eventually something good comes out of it. So we, the Biafra people, we've decided to push harder and push harder and push harder. We will not be slaves in our own land. We're gonna give it everything we have. Like, I think Dr. Yo said, he said we shouldn't defy to the next generation. So that's what we are doing. And thank God we have an able Prime Minister who is determined to finish the job. And with everybody's support, commitment of time and money, we're gonna get it done. I think Nigeria is already in shambles at this point. Yeah, they've got to the breaking point. We just have to push a little harder. I will yield the mic.
Okay, thank you so much. Great Biafrans, because we do not have a lot of time, there are some key words I would like us to take home. When we are now, I believe that everything has a season, and the season of change has come for us. But for us to have that season of change, we must start having a mindset for the change. It's a process. So I want to leave us with some key words because we don't have a lot of time. Now we know about unity, so I'm not going to explain what it is. Union, harmony. We have to start having our mindset of when we go home, how we are going to unite, how we are going to develop ourselves. Community is very important. And even in our counties, we're going to start making even such smaller panels where we're going to discuss, come together and discuss about the things that bother us and bring it to the government. Empathy. These are the words I would like us to meditate on. Let us leave the crisis. Let us start meditating and having a change mindset for development. Solidarity, humanity, simplicity, real spirituality, truth, friendship, the common good. It's not only about ourselves now. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're investing, if it does not benefit your neighbor, have a rethink. Prioritizing from ideology to reality. This is called envisioning. First, you envision that state you want, and then you get it. Returning to the simple life. Return to fundamental values. These are some key words that I want to leave us. We take it home. We meditate because we are now in the change process. So without taking much of our time, I would like to invite Honorable Minister, Madam Arewa, to please come and tell us or tell Biafrans, what should Biafrans expect in our new nation, in our new government? 5 minutes, please.
Oh, hey, Biafrans. Oh, hey, Biafra. Biafra, we hail thee. Well, we don't have much time. So from a coastal perspective, I want to say what Biafrans expect from our new nation. What Biafra expect, what we will expect is that coastal should wake up and really embrace Biafra. Yes, because coastals are very deceived. Please, when you live here, walk away with this as a school of thought, food for thought. We were very deceived. There were a lot of things we didn't know. I know there was the war, but I don't know anything. So when you see a coastal and you are talking to a coastal, it's like these are people that their mind is locked in a dark room and is locked, and so when you are talking to a coastal about Biafra, the first question they will ask you is if you are Igbo, because that's what they made us to think. So what we will expect in the new nation is to educate coastals, to be patient with coastals, to help them understand that in order for them to know unity, progress, peace, equity, what it means, they have to know that they need to wake up. They need to embrace Biafra. They need to know that they are Biafrans. It has to be a duty from every one of us, coastland or upland. This is what myself as a coastland, I will say that we coastlands, because we know how blind we are, and many of us are not waking up yet. And I know any coastland who is here know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's what I will think as a coastland we expect from every Biafran in our new nation, so that we can embrace Biafra. So I don't see you different from me. So we know that we are the same, and that our boundary, if you are a woman, is if you tie 2 pieces of wrapper. That means you are a Biafran. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Arewa. So if we still have a little bit of time, I would like you to really have 1 or 2 questions, because this is supposed to be a panel discussion, so that you can also express yourself in 1 minute. So it's not just the people here. But right now, I want to invite Madam Mary to give us her perspective of what do you think that the Biafra government should do in order to have unity, peace, progress, and equity? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mary Telcom. Yes, we are here for our celebration. I'm happy to meet you guys. And I will say it in English a little bit because I want to talk about this in my language so that the people at home, they will understand me very, very good. If I speak in English, they would not understand because we are not the English-speaking language. Yes. I'm a Akwa Ibom Cross River. So, peace. Let me start with peace. In Nigeria, there is no peace at all. When they said about peace, it's like brainwash. That is why we are in this suffering today. Then you talk about unity. What is unity? There is none. It's only Biafra can give us peace and unity. Then we talk about progress. Progress is something everyone can come together. And we talk about progress. But in Nigeria, sue government. There is none. So, sue government. There is none. They are always brainwashed and lie and trying all possible to keep us in slavery. But we thank God for our leader, Mercy Okukalo. And I will thank again, in my language, we call our dragon Itiat Ekondo. Itiat Ekondo means, thank you. Itiat Ekondo means the rock of Biafra. Yes, thank you, thank you. That is why I'm here to present Aqua Cross, the coastal speaking Biafra. Please let me come with my language. Iban is song. Iden is song. Iban mama de hiya. Nitoy kami eba akirong. Amimba ami ndi present Aqua Cross. Ndina mufediongo that nkonyini na mami. You know, only Igbo speaking Biafra is the all coastal eastern region speaking Biafra. So that we have to know in our mind that what we are doing, ado ta panpo. Ukenyini doket. Kini nkedo retoyen. Medio kisina mintangi ko medo. They would not understand English. That is why I said it in my language, because you will go the whole over the world. This is our new country, our new generation. So we have to be one. Before my mother and my forefathers, we never be in Nigeria at all. My grandmother tell me when I was young, we never be in Nigeria. His name was Biafra. It's Aret, Mama Aret Asukwo. So he was suffering. He told me that one day Biafra will come. But that time, I did not know what means Biafra. Because he said, when you talk about Biafra, they will kill you. Eya would. Ama called Biafra, eya would. Ama mene Afra, Biafra, eya would. But it army. Biafra okay free tie. And then we be Biafra ibaga, no one. Biafra is everywhere now. They can taste it. They can feel it. That is why they are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we want to be one when we talk about peace. Peace. Peace, hello. There is no killing. You will not be suffering. Your own mponfo, abi ro kemfo. Ibaga wonu mokere to desert country. Idi drank pofo niege. So nyena mbobasi adiong itiade kondo. Because in Yedomi, ana nyinibo siro Kenyan. Ibidakida edakeda kukot Aqua Cross. You come? Because in your bankers you go per Igbo. Send your Igbo, Adu Nege. Because who can you need okay? All of us, we are one. So there is no separation. Because of Sioux government, they come to confuse us, make us be under their feet. Because of Itiade Kondo and Masi Namdi Carlo, our dragon. That is why we are here today. So Akwa Ibom is song. Ivan is song. Meneki Komufo. Say song. Itiade Kondo. May God Almighty bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great Biafrans. You know, this is a unique opportunity that we have great leaders here. Dr. Chow, our Prime Minister. Now, actually, this is time for question and answer. Is there anyone that has any question? Now, we are talking about what should Biafrans expect in our new nation, from our new government. 1 minute. Now, it's open. Do you have questions? Now, this is something that we want to open up so that your ideas will be taken on the table. It's not just we here on the panel. Does anyone have a question? You have 1 minute. If you can come up in the front, please. Then I'll give you the phone. You ask your question to whoever you want to ask, and then we can answer. 1 minute.
Just two people. Just two people. We don't have time.
Good afternoon. As a Biafran, my name is Abuchi. I'm from Biafra. As a Biafran, and I know that every one of us have faced a lot of problems trying to find how we can survive all the atrocities and all the problems that people are facing. As a Biafran who has not traveled out, how will I wait or see the government of Biafra help those who are in rural areas and some of them are very educated, that are willing to go to school but have no one who will help them? I mean the villagers or the villages in our places. How do we see them come up to become what they want to be?
So who will answer the question? Okay, we give to Abia. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful question. Biafra government will design a system that will make every Biafran to attain their potential and make their dream come true. This is not just for talking sake. In Finland, for example, everybody, the government of this country, have a system that makes everyone in this country to attain to their dream. So we are going to take Finland to Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Amen. Good afternoon, everyone. My question, I'm sorry, in English, okay. When Biafra comes, because I remember when there was a curfew, and medical doctors were called to duty, and nurses were called to duty. And I know we all come from different states, and pharmacy, we operate in different ways. I live in Massachusetts, and I've been a pharmacist for 35 years. And the way board of pharmacy operate there is very different from Finland, from all over. So my question is that when Biafra comes, Because when I heard the doctors, nurses call back to duty when there was a curfew, I didn't hear pharmacists. I said, does it mean that when Biafra comes, pharmacists will not be seen as health professionals? So I want to know, because my plan is I want to go back home and establish there. And I know that I have a lot of, ways that I can help my people over there. So my question is that when I go back there, when Biafra comes, will I be seen as a health professional or not?
Yes, thank you very much for that question. When we are making these measures, we see all health practitioners as the same, both the doctors, nurses, and pharmacists. It is only you that knows the difference between doctors, nurses, and pharmacists. So when we say doctors and nurses, we mean everybody in the field. Thank you.
Hello. All right. Yeah, my name is Chukwumezie Eche from Dallas, Texas. My question is, when Biafra comes, how are we going to deal with people in diaspora that are not part of the struggle? Are we going to employ a South Korea method, Israel method? Because I know there's a whole lot more of people that should have been here, but they're not here. What are we going to do to them? Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. I must tell you, when you say South Korea method doesn't fit the wickedness of those people. We are going to adopt more stringent measures for them. Thank you.
If it's not important.
I greet everyone here. My question is, our Prime Minister said that our next referendum will possibly be held in Biafra land. And my question is now, recently, the Australians, they had a referendum. I don't know if people are aware of that. And you know what happened there. So my question again about it is there a lesson we can learn from their experience? Because in Biafra, we don't know, some people might vote against, even though we've done our voting here. Is there a lesson we can learn from that experience? That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think our Biafra case is very peculiar. And Australia, if we talk about lesson, it's not just about lesson. We are going to design what works for us. And every Biafra today who wants freedom knows what to vote. That is one. Number two is that Nigeria, like I said, is an evil entity, a very complicated entity, and we are going to use a complicated approach and measures in making sure we dismantle Nigeria and make sure we control the referendum and vote of the Biafra people and announce it by ourselves. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Prime Minister. Normally, a referenda in a struggle like that of Biafra has what I call the internal dynamics. You know, kind of a sampling. We've done so in Ambazonia. And all the time we've gotten an overwhelming majority of Ambazonians showing their adherence to the outcome of independence. Most times, referenda in these kinds of struggles at the later stage are organized for purposes of, one, international legitimacy and recognition. Before the Eritreans asked for a referendum, they had captured the capital. They had defeated Ethiopia in one of the biggest battles and had taken Asmara. So the purpose was simply to transcend from the process of resistance into that of governance following standard procedures of seeking the consent of their people. It was just normal transitional stuff. So from a scientific perspective, I don't even see any Biafran thinking Nigeria. That's one. From a non-scientific perspective, based on the fact that Biafra has existed under a corrupt system, the Biafran leadership will determine the outcome, the procedures, and the standards to get the result that is consistent with the aspirations of the majority of Biafrans. And so nobody should have a mixed mind. Because as I have told the PM, for us, Ambazonians, what happens in Biafra is very important. So we need an outcome that is consistent with what we also will be happy about. So,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cho. And, to add to what he has said and in support of that, that's why we have adopted the approach of the delegitimization of the Nigeria within Biafra land. From the security terrorist apparatus down to their administrators and those that represent them within Biafra land. It is a gradual process, one step at a time. And like I said, by the time we are going to declare Biafra, you will not hear anybody shooting one gun. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rose, Biafran from Enugu. Now, my question is to the Prime Minister that we have a lot of children born in Igbo land from Fulani. And I am really anxious that we should keep tag of every single one of them. And because Gaza situation will arrive if we don't take serious consideration on what to do with those children that are being born in Igbo land. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a very sensitive comment, and I must say that Biafra government is not going to be discriminatory government. We will adopt the most internationally accepted way and norms to govern our people. And for that reason, we are going to enact laws that will put to rest your worry. And again, I'm going to use many developed countries, for example, where you have those people you are afraid of, yet they still maintain order and law. So Biafra is going to develop our charter, modify it to suit our need and to solve this particular problem you are scared of. By making sure, if you look at the charter, you understand about the religion, the freedom, religious right. You find out that in the wording of that particular section, a lot of those things have been addressed because we are going to suppress anybody that is coming to Biafra to kill us in the name of religion. It's not going to happen, so I promise you that.
hail Biafra. My name is Chidozie. I come from United Kingdom. My problem here, or should I say question, is regarding our brothers, the Idoma and the Igala people. And then for me, particularly, I came from Ihamufu, where the pogrom had been ongoing for a very long time, in a place where my people, they are the only Igbos that in IDP camps. Their territory has been taken over by uncircumcised Fulani, having their everything about them in the villages where when you hear about the Ihamufu, you just think it is just, but their villages have all been taken over. They are the only Igbos, like I said, that is still in IDP camps as we speak. So my question is, because we have a common boundary with the Idomas and the other people, of which we fetch the same water, for me to commune with my Igbo brothers, it might take me 15 or 20 minutes. But with my Idoma brothers, it could take me just 5 minutes. If I could want to fetch a fire, I could go to my Idoma brother and fetch fire to light in my house. So my question is there any arrangements to carry these people along, or are we just on our own? Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are already carrying you along. If it is not for what we are doing, you will not just be in the IDP camp, you'll be dead. I remember when they invaded your community, it was the Eastern Security Network that went there to rescue your people. I remember vividly very well. And then after that, the reason why you are in IDP camp is not because of the Fulanis, it's because of the military, Nigeria terrorist military from the 82 Division Enugu. After we rescued your people, chased away the terrorists out of the land, they mobilized the military into your land. And in one night, over 100 houses were burnt. Is that correct? So your problem is not actually those who come from the other side you are talking about. It is the Nigeria government. And that is why the delegitimization is very important. That's why we are not taking it easy with those terrorists in uniform who have come to burn your villages, and they are burning other villages in Imo State and other parts of Biafra land. So our aim is to disarm them. Anybody that bears arms in Biafra land is our enemy and the target. That particular target and agenda has not stopped. In fact, we are increasing the tempo after this convention. So you may, and I'm happy that you are here to say this yourself. But just to correct and put it in the right perspective, that the people that put you in IDP camp is the Nigeria terrorist state. And they are aiding these terrorists to take over our land. Unfortunately, somehow they made you to go into IDP in Ihamufu. Like you said, only Igbo people that are in IDP camp is in Ihamufu, not by the terrorists, but by the military infiltrated Boko Haram Nigeria army controlled by the Fulani terrorists. They perpetrated that heinous crime against Biafra people, and your people are the victim. Well, let me tell you, they will never go unpunished. We are coming for them. When Ihamufu was attacked, they sacked the whole village, and people were sharing the videos everywhere. I told the Ihamufu, we are coming, and we went there. The rest is history. Yes. We made sure that we liberated Ihamufu from the hand of terrorists, only for Nigeria to send the terrorist army to go and burn the village, resulting to what is explaining here today. So we are equal to the task. More of the Biafra Liberation Army presence will be felt in Ihamufu as a result of what you have said here today. We will focus there. And let me tell you, any place we open a front, that has never remained the same. We are going to open a new front in Ihamufu. Thank you. And please, please, the question and answer can continue. We are having some technical issues with the Biafra Liberation Army videos. And so what we may do is, I'm going to wait as long as possible. If that is not possible today, we go ahead to officially inaugurate the Biafra Liberation Army, and the videos comes later. And I'm going to explain these flags that are here during the time of the inauguration of the Biafra, official inauguration of the Biafra Liberation Army. So, but we have somebody here, which I don't know if the person is still around. Okay. Sorry?
Is it the man that met with you in the morning?
No, there is a woman here. One woman there. She have left. Fatima, are you here? Fatima, are you here? Okay. She's not here. All right. I'm sorry I did not mention her. So while we are waiting, I'm going to take more questions. As you all know, we have a long day today till 8 o'clock, where we'll go to the... So I'm going to go to the stage.
I think the Italian presentation is not going to be now.
This is a flag of the Biafra.
Immediately after the question.
Have you people finished? I thought you were a panelist.
No, I want to tell you, my members.
I thought you were a panelist. Go back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So this is the flag of the Biafra Liberation Army. Official flag. And when you look at this flag, you see 5 Star of David. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 Star of David represent the 5 eastern states that has paid the biggest price of the Nigeria brutality in Biafra struggle. And that reminds me, because Ehamufu is part of Enugu State, and this star covers Ehamufu, one of these stars. The star is going to increase and change in the course of the de facto government. But for now, it represents the state that has paid ultimate price, where bombardment, killings, butchering of Biafrans has taken place. We have the Biafra resistance fighters. This is the official flag of the Biafra resistance fighters. You have 5 Star of David, representing the 5 states in Biafra land today that has paid the ultimate price of Nigeria brutality. And the star is going to increase as time goes on to 32 plus 1, 33 in number, because it is going to cover the entire Biafra, 32 Biafra state plus Ebube. The same thing goes to the Biafra Liberation Army. And in a few minutes from now, or in less than an hour from now, you are going to see the Biafra Liberation Army official parade. Here you have the official flag of the Biafra Air Force. We do not have fighter jet yet, but Nigeria will always run whenever they come with Tokuno aircraft. They have never succeeded in bringing any Biafra forces down from the air. As a result of the up and coming efforts of the Biafra. Well, let me tell you, after this convention in Finland, the Air Force will go into action. we will stop Nigeria terrorists that is bombarding our land in a very systematic way that nobody has ever seen. You will only be hearing it in the news, what is happening. Believe me, mark my word. It is going to be our secret until we officially purchase aircraft. I want the world to bear us witness today that while Nigeria was purchasing Tukuno aircraft from the United States, there is what we call Leahy Agreement in the U.S. amendment, U.S. Constitution. The Leahy Agreement prohibits Nigeria from using Tukuno aircraft on innocent civilians. That particular Leahy Agreement has been violated with impunity. And also, we are going to defend ourselves with everything in us, including using and activating our Air Force that will go into force from tomorrow. From tomorrow. I want you to understand that we are ready to go. And anything that flies on the air become our aircraft.
Cross our airspace by ours.
Because tomorrow now they will say, Simon Ekpa announced they have purchased jet. Where is it? We have our own different jet. Anything that flies and deal with Nigeria become our jet. Thank you. All right, we can continue with this. Okay. All right, I think Fatima is here. Fatima is called Mama Africa in Finland. Fatima. Yes. I want to, thank her for what she have done to the African community. When we are talking about Biafra, we're talking about Pan-Africa as well. Many people don't like her, just like they don't like me. And the only reason they hate this woman is because of the grace she carries. So, whenever there is an opportunity for us to appreciate people who have done and done very well, I will always do it. As a matter of fact, when I was awarded Peace Ambassador, they accused her of being behind it. Yes. And the case is still with the police. So, she have taken a lot of bullets for Africa Affair in Finland. It may also surprise you that she's married to a Biafran. And the funny part of it, those who started the problem have run away. They flee from Finland to America. So when you go there, look for them. You want to say something?
Mr. Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you very much for the privilege, by the way. And I just want to say welcome to Finland. You all that came from different countries, you have made Biafra very proud. I am so happy. And I'm going to use this opportunity to challenge the Igbos living in Finland. Yes. Open your eyes. Yes. These are Igbo that came all over the world. What are the Igbos in Finland doing? How many Igbos in Finland are around here today or yesterday? I'm using this opportunity now as your wife. Oh. As a mother, as a woman, first of all, I will start with the women, the Igbo women. are you? Because the Prime Minister and all of you are fighting for the future of Biafra.
Yes.
And they said, where women are, there's always unity and power. Yes. Where are the Igbo women in Finland? I am proud of the Americans. Yes. I am proud of the ones that came from UK, the ones that came from Holland, the Germany. I'm proud of all of you. But I have to say to you that I am very sad. You know why I'm sad? I'm sad because I don't see my Igbo sisters here today. I am sad because I don't see our Igbo brothers here today. They are busy looking for money. But you are all here fighting. You left your job, your businesses, everything you are doing in your country to come and make this day a historical day. God bless you for that. And God bless Biafra.
Yes, that is why we are going to adopt a very, very tough measures for those that have made this particular liberation of Biafra difficult. I say we are not going to be anything. We're not going to be South Korea. We're not going to be anything. We're going to be Biafra. We're going to design a system that other people will talk about at the end of the day. Yes.
Okay. All Biafra. My name is Becky, a number carrying. My question, I go straight to my question. I know we have plans for our old men and women, like our granny at home, because I work with old people. I work along with them. Can we just say some, like, what plan do we have for our old people? What are we going to adopt for them to encourage them, to tell them that we love them so much because they have neglected them too much?
Our old people, or yeah, take the department, or yeah, this question is for you.
Thank you very much. My Prime Minister, thank you, sir, for this honor. I am grateful. You have made Biafra proud. And I thank you, everyone that is here. You are the Biafrans, and you have made difference in the history. My sister and everybody, I'm a social worker and a healthcare and a nurse for over 36 years that I've been in Europe. And I work with the disabled. It's what I do that gives me pleasure. And I believe in my own village, as we are talking, I am building a house for home people, for disabled, for people that homeless who cannot, and it is free education. I have made some contact with people, and that's why I said, I am in that field, and I'm going to make sure that all the Biafra must get very good education for their last hope. And those that have given all. You know, in African, we believe that a woman maybe that kwashoko kill or sickness, that have no child or they abandoned, have nothing. It is me, because I know where we are coming from. And that's why I take this burden for over 36 years that I'm in Europe, and I've been doing it. I went to school, I have the certificate, I have been with UNN, I've gone a long way. So don't be worried, we are going to get everything in place. God bless you.
Good evening, Biafrans. Our Prime Minister, Dr. Ayuba. My name is Ijoma Eze. I'm from California. My question is based on the concept of equity. I know even before the total disintegration of Nigeria, our Nigerian educational system has never taken care of children with disabilities and children who come from low socioeconomic background. Even today in Nigeria, there is no system for children who are living in poverty. Education in Nigeria has been privatized. If you don't have money, you don't get quality education. More also with children with disability. I know back in the day, children with disability are hidden in homes by their parents. They are not meant to be seen or heard. If you have a child with disability, it is between you and your God. There's no way, there's no system put in place to support parents with disabled children. My question is, what is it that our new Biafran government is going to do for children with disabilities, including learning disabilities and all other kinds of disabilities? Thank you.
Just say that. Yes.
Yeah, thank you for the question. If you were listening to the Prime Minister, he said, we are bringing Finland to Biafra. So all the effort we are making, I think most people that are here have seen how things work in the developed world. And when we look back home, we see the deprivation our people are passing through, and that's why we are coming here to see whether we can free ourselves and begin to build stuff so that our people can enjoy the quality of life others in the developed world enjoy. So that covers pretty much everything. It covers education, it covers healthcare, it covers transport. We're going to have good roads. We're going to have pipe-borne water. We're going to have everything working like it works in places where human beings have brains.
Thank you.
Thank you. In addition to what our brother has said, there is one thing that is very important. We ought to know that Biafrans are naturally born intellectuals, and education was derived from a Latin word which means edicere, to bring out from someone. So literally, we are not waiting for them to come. We are coming for you to know what you have to offer. So I think that this is also what we are, the government in exile or the Biafran government is going to engage in, to find out what Biafrans know, what we can get out of our people. So that is what I wanted to contribute. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chinonso Nkanebe. I come from Ebuku. My question is that many of us are living in Europe, and we are integrated in the system of Europe. You know, what I know is that when you are integrated in Europe and you are the same thing, you have the same citizen, you are the same citizen with the people that are born there, you don't have really a limit to what you do. So what are we, like our government, will be doing in the sense of integrating people? And yeah, thank you.
Do you want to answer?
Okay, someone else answer.
What was the question? What is the government doing to integrate people?
You can take it.
It's a young person.
Yes.
Who asked that question? He left? Oh, you can stand up. Yeah, thank you for that question. You are young. You are one of the younger generation, and you are born from the question you asked. I guess you are born outside of the continent, and so you want to know how those of the younger ones born, maybe descendants, will integrate into the nation Biafra. I think that's what your question referred to. Yeah, the thing is that it's a very good question. I think your youths, younger people like you, I commend you, and I think we're glad you're here. What you're walking away from here today, some of those out there are not. So it's a matter of maybe we're going to have forums, seminars as we go along, have youths come in, and then bring your thoughts as well of what you think you will expect. And then we'll see how we can use that to, help youths, younger generation like you, born outside or who grew up here. Did that answer your question? Okay, thank you.
And I also want to add, it's not anymore about what the government will do for you as a youth. You see our PM, he's a youth also. It's very important that we all wake up. We need everyone who can understand English to follow what PM is doing. And I really, really hope that in our new nation, we will have cases where we will study the Susu mindset of Simon Ekpa. That will be a course for our youths, our young people to learn. So it's not anymore about what integrated, it's about you standing up and coming up with your ideas. And that's one of the reasons we are here. Okay? Thank you. So we'll go to the next question.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. My question is this. My name is Azubike. I'm from Oga. My question is this. We read that UN give Nigeria 6 months to release our leader. And after 6 months, Nigeria didn't release our leader. And we have not seen any action UN took to suspend Nigeria, and Nigeria attended the United Nations meeting. My question is this. What is this government, federal government, doing now to make UN to suspend Nigeria? My second question is this. We always see this picture of hologram, all this kwashoko. Some AGO are using it to raise money, and those AGO don't recognize Biafra. Is it not time for now to start suing them as we have government now? Any NGO that use our picture, anyone that put this picture, the money is not, if money is not coming from us, we have to sue them, let them give, because we need money, as we say. Yes. My third question is this. As our PA don't want to get intel, is it not time now to give us those that kill us in Biafra? When they come to Europe, let's give us intels. Any state they come, at least we can still handle them too. Not only those taking woto. Can I do what I can now?
This is your question. This is your question. Get us a bill. Well, the issue of I want you to repeat your first question, but I'm going to answer the second and third. The issue of UN. UN is a corrupt entity, and so we are not hoping on UN. I will never put our hope on UN. UN has demonstrated to be a very, very corrupt, fantastically corrupt entity. As I'm talking to you today, the Nigeria terrorist state has positioned a lot of corrupt leaders inside UN. So we are not going to go to UN. UN will come to us. And let me tell you, they are going to come to us, and we will do guy. before we listen to them. Because we have been writing to these people for ages. Like you said, they even gave Nigeria ultimatum, 6 months ultimatum. It was violated, and nothing happened till today. So it is not such entity you are going to regard or put your hope on. It's a lost hope. So what we are doing and the approach we are taking now will bring them to us. And we are going to do guy, we'll do a very big guy. Because let me tell you, they will come to us to talk, and we will listen to them, and we will do nothing. We'll continue what we are doing until we are satisfied. Thank you. Then the second question, the third question, the children pictures, these are the cases that we are going to fight later, not now. We don't want to be distracted. We have a focus. Our focus is freedom. Everything we are going to be doing is all about getting our freedom, dismantling Nigeria, making Nigeria weak financially and otherwise. Once we get our freedom, we will be in the position to fight and start Gidigam like Israel. And let me tell you, they are going to need us more than we need them. So by then, we will be in a better position to fight any fight we want to fight. Because onye jigu ke uneso. There we. Yeah. Okay. The third one, the third one about Intel. You see, I am a very different person. I'm a good guy. You see, there is a reason I am called a good guy. Because when you are boiling is when I'm smiling. And when you are smiling is when I'm boiling. So by the time you have boiled and started smiling, I will start from where you stop. So the issue here is that good guy will always be good. So, sometimes I hear some people say, when I say, I forgive you, I forgive Ohaneze, I forgive, some people are getting agitated, overreacting. They don't know what I mean by forgive. Believe me. Believe me, if you are a Nigerian agent and I say I forgive you, run, no. Thank you.
Hey, Biafra. My name is Cheka. I'm from Ikemba. My name is Cheka. I'm from the Ikemba state. I have two questions, but I'll make it short. Number one is, what are we going to do to rehabilitate, to call them zoo? It means something. To rehabilitate people in zoo, because if you see the way they behave, if you go down there, it's terrible. So bringing them into Biafra, it cannot, it doesn't work. So they have to something put in place to be able to check those animals there, And another one is, it goes to the leader of Ambazonia, who I love so much, Dr. Cho Ayoba. Seeing the history that was made today, the first one you made with your best friend, our supreme leader. There was something that after that, there was things that went up and down, and the internet is boiling already for what has transpired here today. You're gonna get attacked from east, west. Even for your best friend, you're gonna lose some friends, but you'll gain a lot from us. Amen. Our own is the better. So are you equipped to handle the attack to come? Maybe from now, it's already happening. Because you're here, you don't see it. But after here, you're gonna see it. Are you equipped to handle the attack? Because you lose some friends, which even from our side, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm talking about. So are you equipped to handle the attack? So that this history that was made today, man, I don't know. God bless you.
I think, Dr. Cho can ignore that question. The thing is that he is a man who has led his country and can handle any situation. If you listen to when he was making a speech, he said he has been attacked. So, you know, some people who are into this, our freedom, don't actually see things that is happening behind the scene. A lot has transpired, and he has received attack, and he has handled them. So, if you are asking me what we are going to do to the people coming from the zoo as a cabinet member, Chika, Chika, you as a cabinet member, as a member of government, asking me what we can do, instead of you to bring idea how we can do it. All right. So this is a lesson to every member of the cabinet here going to ask me a question. Agabachagoku. All right. So Chika, yes, we are going to, like I said, everything is going to be, designed by the law and the Constitution of Biafra. We know where the problem lies, and we know how to solve them. And it lies on the Constitution. When you uphold the law of your country, every other thing falls in place. The reason why Nigeria has collapsed today and will never design to function and progress is because Nigeria has no law. You can agree with me that the Constitution today was a military decree. There were never constitution in Nigeria. So we are going to have constitution, which we have started the base, the charter. And this charter has addressed a lot of things, including when the government can take your land in case, if it's for the best interest of Biafra, government cannot just come and grab your land. So that issue has been addressed in the base of the Biafra liberation. And then this is the Helsinki Declaration called the Charter of the Confederating State of Biafra. Also remember that the Confederating State already solved a lot of loopholes that will be coming from the zoo. And also, we are going to bend everybody with law and constitution of Biafra. This is not rocket science, okay? For the fact that we have activated the Biafra database system, we have solved 60% of crime, a possible crime. So those who are coming with the Nigerian mentality can never succeed. And let me tell you, you see the de facto government in the homeland, you are going to see how it is going to be run. That is the way. We're not going to give anybody a breathing space. A breathing space for the fact that we are not yet 100% independent. So we are going to adopt a very, very difficult approach. So that you will not be able to walk to go and regroup yourself again. Thank you.
All hail Biafra and Ambazonia. Tarango from Omambra. My two questions are very simple. With what are we going to sway in our elected officials when Biafra eventually comes? Is it with the Bible or with Otumopo or Amadioha? That's number one question. That's number one. And the last question. Yes. And
thank you.
My last question is very short, simple. My last question is when the elected officials embezzle funds, are we going to buy them the Chinese way or allow them to bribe their way out like the zoo way?
We are not going to buy anybody for embezzling fund, but we are going to have a civilized system that will make it impossible for you to embezzle fund in the first place. And if you succeed, If you succeed in embezzling fund, the law enforcement agent of Biafra will take its course and handle you with the Biafra law and constitution. Now, on the issue of whether we are going to swear oath with Otomokpo, or let me make it very clear that we have 3 official religions. We have the Otomokpo religion, official. We have the Christian religion, and we have the Jewish religion. These are the 3 official religions in Biafra. And the example of it, the example of one of them is what you see here today displayed, the masquerade. You know, in the Nigeria fake country, you know, some of those who have been brainwashed with the Christianity, I'm a Christian. I even carry cross in the church, so don't look me like. So, yes, I'm serious. I carry cross in Finland here. In the church in Finland here, I carry cross. And I put it in the altar, so I have served God very well. And I'm still serving God. Yet, I respect and also believe in the religion, in Otomokpo. Not the bad one, but this one you see today, for example. So it is going to be by your faith, what you believe in. Because when the official religion is 3, so which one you believe in is what we're going to use to swear you in. Thank you. We can still go ahead with questions.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. And my name is Glory. My question is, oh Lord. My question is about now the British have punished us so much from day one. And my question is, can we drop English as a language and their script? Since they are the one that kept us in this situation, wouldn't it be nice that we drop English just to get back to them and their script?
Thank you very much for that question. Unfortunately, you cannot isolate yourself in the cause of it being vindictive. In this country, Finland, we speak Finnish. And that is what makes them powerful. And because we have suffered decades of subjugation, manipulation, slavery, and up to what we are today, it is going to take us decades to come to who we are when we get our freedom. So the most important thing now is that we, first of all, free ourselves. In the charter, like I said, that charter, because now you can see I'm making reference to the charter, because everything is there. So in the charter, the running of day-to-day government is there in the charter, that every state can use their dialect to run the government. So which means we are going to gradually shift from that to adopting our dialect and our language as official one at the end of the day. But for us to be able to integrate into the world, the global village and all that, we need English, no matter what. But what we have done so far, which is still under consideration, is we are abandoning the pounds, because this is what actually the way to get at them. And remember that when we stop using the pound, the Biafra pounds, it is going to affect them, because we have the oil market. And so from that oil market, if we start using our own currency denomination, it will also affect them what they could have get when we start using pounds. Okay, so we are cutting that off. So we're going to start cutting off British or Britain as little as we can, and step by step. It's a step-by-step process. We know that many of you are angry. And it is justifiable when you're angry, because if you look at what British have done, not just to us, but to many people they have colonized, it is nothing to write home about. So we are going to show that we are smart people, and we're going to use our smartness to see that we don't make decisions that will affect us in the long run. So English is a no-go area at this point, but we are going to start gradually to use our dialect in our dealings, in our daily dealings in our own state, in our different states. And that is why we have the Confederating State of Biafra. It is confederation. So, this is what I have to say. No matter how angry we are over the British enslavement of Biafra, we must also liberate ourselves using our number 6. Thank you.
Ahoy, Biafra. Yeah, my name is Glad Osai. I'm from Ebonyi State, the state that still retain the whole state, which is Ebonyi, but with a different style, the Biafran style. Yes. Yeah. So my Prime Minister, my question goes like this. Now that we have officially implemented the de facto government in the homeland, I want to know if it will also be possible to officially launch the recruitment for the Biafran Liberation Army, because as I speak to you, we have men that are willing, and their soul and their flesh is also willing to take up arms and defend their homeland. So I want to know, my Prime Minister, if now is the right time to also do that, so that we can also allow our people back home on the new issue. So that is my question. And secondly, I want to know, what about for the currency, Biafran currency? I want to know, now that we have officially implemented the de facto government, are we still going to remain with the Zulu currency to run our government?
Thank you very much. Fortunately, we are going to continue to use Naira until the declaration of Biafra. The issue of BLA recruitment, we are not recruiting anybody now. We have over 100,000 men. And we need money to keep up them, you know. So we don't need more men, but we are looking forward to get up to over 500,000, because we want that by the time we are ready to march, we will be picking the terrorists in Nigeria uniform. It will be like one will be facing 20 Biafra army. That's what we are looking at.
Yes.
Today we have succeeded in making sure that nobody is being recruited into the terrorist army of Nigeria again. You can see we have succeeded. We have succeeded to make sure that nobody is being recruited into the terrorist police. That's why they're advertising it every day. Nobody is going there. Because if you go there, they will send you to Biafra land, and there you will die.
Yes, Ozubo.
So please, you know, people are not asking questions. Have you seen where any place in this world where military will be bombing from the air, coming with armored tank 50, 30 every day, yet we are defeating them? Don't you know that something is somewhere? It is because our firepower is getting more superior by the day. So we are not recruiting now, but when we are going to recruit, you will know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, Biafrans, Your Excellencies, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Ambazonian Excellency Dr. Cho Ayawa. Greetings. My question, quick one, is our Biafran pounds. I have bonds of it at home. Is it useless now?
You can keep it as a bad memory. You know, like when you want to remember what you have suffered in this life and what your ancestor has suffered, just keep it so that you will be telling the story of suffer. It represents suffer, it represents agony, it represents everything inhuman. That is what it represents. So keep it for this kind of memory, bad memory. Thank you.
Thank you, Pierre.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, hey, Biafra. Odogwe Nungu from Biafra land. My first question, Dr. Cho, please. Yeah, my question goes to Dr. Cho, if PM will give him the chance to answer it, because I don't believe in peace. So my question is, I believe in justice, and for you to get peace, you have to fight. And now we are in the liberation, so I want to contest with your cabinet. Can we remove, when we say Biafra, we say peace, and put justice? So we get justice first before peace. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, Nnamdi Kanu said that he needed the kind of people that he need. So I want to ask you now, officially, in the presence of all Biafrans, are you sure, assuring Biafrans that you have this kind of men in your cabinet to fight this fight? Because we are just here laughing, but I'm sure that everybody here is angry in spirit. Like me, you were. So, Nnamdi Kanu need, number one, men of integrity, though you have said it in one of your broadcasts. Men of honesty, men that hunger for freedom, men without envy, men without jealous, men without selfish interest, men with brotherly love, men without wickedness of any kind, men without greed like Judas Iscariot or DOS. Men with dignity, men of self-control, and men of selfless service. Are you sure you have these men in your cabinet to do this fight? Then the third one is, I don't know if it is offensive, Nigeria network. Do we have power now as a government to cut off and have our own international connection apart from that uses 00234? Are we in the position as a government to do that, so that every Biafran, when you are calling, you will not be interrupted to get a network towards your people? Thank you very much.
Is that question for me? Is it for me?
Yeah, that one is for you, but the first one is for Cho, if you give him a chance to answer.
How can you be asking Dr. Cho to tell you about his cabinet? He cannot answer that question. What about the question about cabinet? You are asking about cabinet, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, for me. If you can be here by yourself, where did you come from? Which country? Yes, Sweden. Okay, so you did not pay 1,000 to come here. Okay, maybe because of the ship, you just enter ship and enter Finland. So I was thinking you come from America or from Australia, like you won't say, and you come here to ask that kind of question. So I can understand your travel is very cheap. So, all right, because you cannot travel all the way from where you come from, and then you are still asking about the cabinet, because it is the cabinet that makes it possible for you to be here. Yes. So if the cabinet is not working, you will not even be here in the first place. So the cabinet has integrity, people of integrity, professionals, and you can see the packaging here. Our prof, our doctor here. Where is Professor Choma? Can you see any Nigerian person like this? Have you seen in the government of Nigeria a vibrant lady professor like this? You can't. But in Biafra, you see it. And let me tell you, if I begin to point ahead here, you are going to see at least not less than 5 professors.
Yes.
How many professors is in the Nigerian government?
Fake ones.
From your president. I'm not talking about Nigeria prof. Nigeria professor will be subjected to aptitude test when they enter abroad. So they are not qualified to be called professors. I'm talking about professors from the US, from UK, from Europe. You don't have them in the Nigeria government. That is why the government has failed from head to toe. So we have people of integrity in the government of Biafra. That is why you see a well-organized and packaged. Do you know that somebody is still in the hospital bed today because of this event? I am telling you. He has not waken up. Oh. I am praying that they will never see the thing they are looking for to go and treat him. So the point is that even the government of Nigeria themselves knows that the Biafra Republic government in exile has all it takes. Everything from A to Z to run a country. Yes. And we are doing it. So we have integrity. We have people of integrity. Yes. And I am proud of them. I am very, very proud of them. We will continue to prove to our enemies that what we are doing is possible. And it is going to be seen in our actions, our achievements, and everything we do. We don't talk, we do. Yes. When Barack Obama was giving a speech about when Mexico miners, something like that, went inside and they couldn't come out, America went and rescued them. Obama bragged with it that America do big, big things. Biafra will do more bigger things than America.
Yes! Yes!
I want everyone to understand, when you are hearing America doing this, America doing that, they are all Biafrans. Yes. Many of them. So by the time we are good to go, Professor Choma, who is now doing her own part in America, and many of you who are doing in Canada, all of you are the reason why America is what it is today. Yes. We're going to come back and utilize our own expertise and resources to make our country one of the best in the world. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. 20 seconds. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
The panelists. Do you people want to drink water?
Already answered it. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. Sure. You want to say something?
What was the question? On the issue of justice and peace, I understand you and I agree to a very large extent. Occupiers want peace so that they can continue perpetuating injustice. They can kill without a response. They can continue to exploit without a reciprocation in development. So they always ask for peace. For those who fight to be free, we need justice. And without it, we will institute perpetual chaos, because perpetual chaos creates the conditions that makes investment by the occupier impossible. When I discussed with the Prime Minister on one strategy we adopted from the beginning, we looked at how the occupation is perpetuated. We realized that the presence of the military was simply to achieve two objectives. One, political legitimization that makes the occupation legitimate internationally. What we decided was what the Prime Minister explained here. We decided to delegitimize the occupation. You shall organize no election in our land for you who represents the occupier. You shall know no peace. You are either going to live in Nigeria for us in Cameroon. We made it impossible for any representative of Cameroon to be in our land. So we also realize occupation is predicated on exploitation of resources. You cannot exploit our resources, build a large army to send back in our land to kill our people. We made it impossible for the occupier to make money from our land. All those who exploit our resources, we make sure we stop you. Don't forget, they use Biafran resources for international financial credibility. So if they want to borrow money, they tell you that, you see, we've got enough oil wells down here to pay you back. We made sure you don't exploit those oil wells. In that way, you cannot lie the IMF or the World Bank, because they're going to ask you, how are you going to pay this money back? So the 21st century strategy of liberation, the Prime Minister and myself have discussed it well. From Boya to Inigo, we will make these two countries understand we are the masters of this land, the owners of this land. And you, this is serious. Nobody should live here and you're thinking fancy. This is war, okay? They are determined. They are determined to murder everybody because they have Shell, Total, Texaco that they've signed deals with. We have to stop it. In Biafra, the enemy must know that without justice, and justice is what the Charter has explained in all facets, provision, the doctor, the professors have been able to capture the different ways in which justice will be given back to the Biafran people, including you living nomadic lives in exile to go back home. That's justice. The enemy shall know no peace until there is justice for the rightful owners of the land. So I think that is purely captured in the Charter, in the expressions, in the wordings of the Prime Minister, and I think you should have no fear.
That's beautiful. Thank you. 30 seconds.
Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It seems Dr. Choayuba went into my mind because I wanted to ask our Prime Minister, all these politicians that owns oil wells, the Sultan of Sokoto owning oil wells in the east, how are we going to make them to relinquish, all those assets they have in our land? It seems Dr. Choayuba went into my mind to get out the question. So if any, can highlight more on that for us, please.
What was the question again?
All the politicians owning oil wells in the eastern part, how are we going to make them to relinquish them?
It is part of the delegitimization that we are talking about. So you can't come to our land and continue with your oil well while we have our freedom and our independence. Of course, we know it's a battle that must be fought and a battle that must be won. So there are so many things that we don't need to talk publicly. Yes. And there are so many issues that we don't need to discuss how we're going to solve it. And this is one of them. Leave that to us, we will solve it. When we go to that bridge, we'll cross it. Thank you.
Thank you, PM.
All hail Biafra. All hail Ambazonia. My name is Chukwuma, a concerned citizen of Biafra. If you observe very carefully in most churches, you will realize that Biafrans made up higher percentage of those churches, mainly seeking for the same thing, deliverance. So my question is, how best can we reform the Council of Elders and Monarchs in order to combat witchcraft? Like our gallant elders in these two communities in Anambra State, Okija and Oba, they were able to do that. So how can we reform the Council of Elders? Thank you. And the monarchs.
Heavy question. Heavy question.
Let me address it. Thank you very much. When you talk about reform, it means that it is in existence. We don't have it yet. So why are we talking about reform? The thing is that we are building our country from scratch. And we're going to implement every measures that
Yeah, unfortunately, we've overstayed our time here. We have to move to the gala section and then we can continue from there.
Yes.
Thank you, because there is a music going to play there and it's going to be really loud and...
okay.
Yes.
So do we still have opportunity in case to showcase?
Yeah, I requested for a screen, so they have to bring a screen.
Okay, in case if we have to display something there. All right, thank you. So anyway, I think this is it. So we don't reform what we don't have yet. Thank you.
Okay, one announcement, please. So we have a sale. If you haven't gotten your T-shirts, we've now reduced the price to $35. So from 35 pounds. So from 55 to 35. Go and get more, or euros, or dollars, whatever you have, it has to be 35. Yes, if you don't need it, buy a gift for someone. Do you still have some? Okay. And more coral beads, please. Go get some. Men, get coral beads for your wives. Do you want to reduce it? How much?
Thank you.
Yeah, it went well. You guys.
I'm happy. I think the people of Bishop, they are asking. People are inside them.
Box for